Hello, my name's NeoGets, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy. So, we ended last time picking this lich, if I remember correctly, yes. So, we're going to run straight into the castle, as we've already done the purchasing we need to. So we can get straight on with trying to get some money going. Because it definitely seems that we just need to pile on the damage with the bosses, really, as every other idea we have sort of gets us nowhere. So, fingers crossed. Oh, that's not a good room. I hate these rooms. Because there's one further up as well. Yeah, they're always a problem, those rooms. Right, go on. Let's see though. Oh, excellent. See if there is actually a continuation beyond the silence of the last journal. Oh no, that was the end. So there we go. There is no entry 25, at least at the moment. Whether or not you sort of get that filled in at a later date, I do not know. But the box is annoying me. And that's, yeah. You don't. There we go. Ha. Whoop. Blast. Oh well, never mind. Oh, I can't take no damage in that room. I've tried that many a time. It just fails. Oh great, already can't kill it. There we go. Oh yeah, I've got the wrong rune on still, I think. I think I've still got the retribution on. Oh well, not a problem. You're easy. Thank you. There we go. Nice and simple. I ended up putting a little bit of nail varnish on my controller this week because I leave it plugged in all the time. And that's great until I put my computer to sleep and then continue playing. At that point, it then, instead of displaying the time player 1, starts just flashing the entire LED ring, which is infuriating in the middle of the night, because there's this little light in the corner of my room that flickers away if I've got the computer on rendering a video or something. You know, because I just leave my computer when I'm rendering and editing often, go to bed, sort it out in the morning, and yeah, incredibly bright flashing light. Whew. Lucky I was still invincible then. Walked straight into that spike ball. But yeah, get really annoyed with the flashing. It's just so bright. And it's also a problem if I've got my controller plugged into my tablet to play the games that accept that there. It just never realises that I'm player 1. Ah, go on. Yep, sure. Where are we? I'm gonna guess this one. Yep. That technique occasionally works, but at the same time, sort of, you know, I've not done it enough times to be able to for certain say that yes, your position in the castle is relative to which one often is the successful one. You know, I need a hell of a lot bigger a sample before I can make that kind of assertion for certain. And yeah, definitely not got enough chances on my own, because once I get to a certain amount of money, I just refuse to even try. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Beautiful. Let's get you. And so, yeah. Anyone else got any input on that? Please do tell me. As I say, I think it's... Ow! Didn't realise it could jump like that. I thought it was just going to hit the side of that and fail that time. Right. Let's get rid of this guy. So, got a new pair of gloves for my motorbike this week, which was quite nice. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Oh, I opened it accidentally. Haste rune for the sword. That's kind of pathetic. Oh, God. Ooh. damn it, should have used sprint. There we go. Yeah, so I've got a new pair of gloves. My gloves are just generic, all year, bog standard ones, and in the winter that becomes vastly inferior to what you're in need of. My fingers just go completely numb sometimes when driving along. It's incredibly painful and cold. The going numb and then the warming up again is incredibly painful. While they're numb, it's completely nothing. You just can't feel it. Oh, another one of these. Well, we know not to open it, so that's easy enough. Okay, looks like there's a nice safe spot next to this guy. Ooh, another blueprint. Silver sword. Oh, finally a sword upgrade. It is so long since we've had one of those. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, so got a new pair of winter gloves. Ended up actually getting one of the cheapest pairs they had. My hands are quite small, and your expensive gloves tend to not fit very well, whereas the cheaper gloves... I didn't like that room. That chest is not worth that pain. Yeah, the cheaper gloves tend to actually fit better if you've got small hands, you know, so they're the ones that I've gone with. My normal gloves are also just a cheap pair, and so they work brilliantly, you know, there's nothing wrong with them being cheap. It's just that, you know, like occasionally you get nicer linings, or you get real materials instead of synthetic and things, but no real reason to actually get the more expensive pair for me. If I was riding something a bit more than a scooter, then it might be worth it for me, but the speeds I crash at, I say I crash at, hoping to never crash again, are unlikely to ever need any sort of tougher glove. I mean, there was barely a scratch on my gloves when I came off my bike, which really hurts, you know. Falling off really does hurt, even at low speeds. Came off on a roundabout. Nearly came off the other day. Was going round a roundabout, no idea what spun my wheel, slipped my wheel out. Going round a roundabout, perfectly dry road, hadn't rained for several days, no wet leaves on the road, I wasn't on the white lines at that point, going slowly round the roundabout, and my wheel just spun sideways, and I nearly hit the floor. Absolute heart attack it gave me, but haven't worked out why. So I can only assume there was a bit of oil or something on the road, because really there was no other reason for my wheel to slip. I wasn't leaning very far, I wasn't going very fast. Oh, I hate those mages. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and another one, joy. Ah. Oh well. We got some money. Not a great amount, but we got some. Let's continue on. So yeah, I love my scooter. There's some amazing roads around here to drive on if you go out in the middle of the night. I just like the middle of the night because of the complete lack of other traffic. So rarely do you actually find another person. Whew, just should have actually considered purchasing the sword, actually. Let's see what the sword upgrade is. An extra 6 damage. Nice, and it's only 750 to unlock. That is awesome. Well, we know what we're going for next time. Completely forgot I'd unlocked that sword. Oh well, at least we got a little bit more damage. And we've got a lot of roads around here which are owned by the army, I think. Or if the road isn't owned by the army, the land either side of the road is. And so they're these absolutely gorgeous sort of like woodland roads that are just lovely curvy roads, lots of sweeping bends and things, and just really great fun to drive. I thoroughly enjoy them, and it's just so nice, the sense of like freedom and just like exploration things you get from using them. Oh, excellent dwarf hole. Not so excellent trying to get into the dwarf hole. There we go. Thank you. Hate always trying to find the invisible pathway. There we go. But yeah, I miss a lot of the roads though up in Stoke. Living so near to the Peak District, the roads were just incredible up there. You know, being able to just randomly take yourself off across the peaks in the middle of the day or whatever. You know, that's roads I never drove at night. Those are not safe at night. And I'm not quite stupid enough to try it. You know, they get very windy, very dangerous, and, you know, just... you will never be found if you're not careful. At least you won't be found for a while. And so you've got to just be sensible with those. But it was just lovely because the speed limit on much of the area was 50 miles an hour, which was sort of as high as my scooter that I had at the time could do, because I've recently actually got a new scooter. Mine was having engine issues, and so we found a really nice second-hand scooter that I've got now, and boy, I never knew scooters could be so amazing. This thing is a dream. But yeah, most I could really do was 50 miles an hour, so being limited to 50 by the speed limit actually was perfect for me, because it meant I could just go along the speed of the rest of the traffic. There weren't people sort of like trying to overtake me stupidly and things, and just the absolutely stunning views, you know. That place is just amazing for its views. Yeah, kind of figured. Thank you. But yeah, so I really miss that. Really do. As I say, we've got some lovely roads around here, but they're not quite the same. You know, a lot of what we've got around here is sort of the wooded areas or heathland. So no absolutely amazing vistas across peaks or anything. We don't have really any sort of hills. It's quite a flat area. The occasional gentle slope of the road, but yeah, quite flat, which is just frustrating. I guess if I headed out slightly further, it'd probably get hilly, but you know, nothing immediately near. If I just want to go for a very quick drive, it's all pretty much flat. But no, my dad keeps wanting to take me actually over to a motorbike cafe that's relatively nearby, which I think isn't too far. It might be about half an hour out. So slightly concerned about how my back will hold up doing half an hour out and half an hour back, when what I normally do is half an hour in total when riding. But we will try. Oh goodness. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. Never going in there again. But we'll see, you know, see what it's like. And there's quite a few cafes actually he goes to for meeting up with other people with bikes and things. It's really nice. He always has a great time, comes back really happy. He's gone on a few ride outs with them and things, which is quite cool. You know, so I do want to go eventually. As I say, I'm just concerned about my back, because my back isn't a problem where it gives me an issue so much with the riding while it's okay. It's just that it gets incredibly painful to the point where I'm either taking so many painkillers that I'm not safe to drive, at least in my personal opinion. I never want to try driving when I'm on all my painkillers, or it can just get very stiff, and once it starts to get stiff you can't really move when you've got to lean around corners properly, so I'd have to stop riding. I don't really want to get myself stranded in the middle of nowhere, and you can't really turn up in a car. That would be kind of pointless. You know, that's not the point of going to a biker cafe. So, we'll have to see when I eventually make it over there, really. But it would be nice to spend some time actually go on a drive with my dad. He's got a couple of motorbikes, one of which is a 125, so I wouldn't have any problems really keeping up with that one. His 650, however, would be a real issue keeping up with it. My current scooter happily does 60 miles an hour, but that's still far too slow for keeping up with other traffic. Oh, that's... Huh, boss immediately around the corner. Let's try and get up this room. That was stupid. Oop. Go on. Failed. Often fail the first one. Go on. There we go. It's also mirrored from what it usually is. Nearly always seem to end on the right. Go on. Yeah, this run hasn't actually been that great. And now we're nearly out of life. It's a problem. I could really do with a healing font. Oh well. A little bit more food. Did I eat the food in here? So just don't remember if I did. Yeah, I did. My health really is just that poor at the moment. Great. There we go. Well, another chest before we die. Thank you. I actually wanted to go up. That wasn't that great. Oh goodness, that isn't the forest boss. The forest boss is down there. That's the tower boss. And with my HP, we cannot get to the tower boss. Okay, come on. There we go. Oops. There we go. Let's continue seeing what we can do about... No, we only released 2. Getting to some more chests. Alright, stop chasing me. Thank you. Just realised, yet again, I've forgotten to check the time before starting to record. So, I'm thinking at the end of this character, I am going to have to turn off and get this rendering. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning at the moment, and my sleep pattern is trying not to be completely screwed at the moment. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was close. Trying to be up during the day. Again, I'm really quite bad at that. So, never gonna make it. Oh, did. Oh, God, I can't take no damage getting to those ones. I am screwed. Oh great, it's a dead end. Just what I do not need right now is a dead end. Huh? Whew. Okay, so, can't get that one, can't get that one. Looks like we've got a lot of backtracking to do. There we go. Oh well. So yeah, I'm going to, I think, end this episode here. So if it's a short episode, I'm sorry, but yeah, I ended up falling asleep earlier, so I slept through when I'd normally record this, but woke up in the middle of the night, thought, quickly record the video, get it out to you guys, otherwise it would end up having to probably come out on Saturday, as I don't have the time later on Fridays to be trying to get the video up, and there's no way I can upload it during the day quickly enough because the internet's just in use by other people and slower. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Died quite a bit, but we got a great new sword, so that's excellent. That's another bit more damage. 6 more damage. That's equivalent to 3 of that damage slot on the castle, so that's actually a huge boost. You know, been looking for a new sword for some time, so really happy about that. That'll let us do a lot more damage to things, and so fingers crossed we'll get closer to killing those 2 bosses that we know of now. And then we've got to try and storm the main boss, which I am dreading to see what they throw at us. So I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.